Recording. Hey, hi, hello. How's it going? How you doing? Happy Thursday. We're late on the stream, about 48 minutes late. But hey, when you get phone calls from your parents, you answer them. Easy. We are back. We have not been here for a minute or so. Been about a week. Probably actually 2 weeks. But we are here. We are ready for Section 2 of simulating our career in MLB Road to the Show. We have just signed to the Minnesota Twins, who also just signed a couple other guys. We are one of, if not the best shortstop in the league. And so we will see where our career goes from here. So without any further ado, let's begin. I do need to let me play. Let's see. Where's our first home game? Reds home. So let's send to here. We'll get our first home game. Whoa. Technical difficulties there. I assume this is going to be fine. I've never seen this screen before, but we also have never been to the Metrodome before. So I am assuming that everything is going to work and we are going to be just fine. Oh, they don't have a sweet
from inside the Hubert H. Humphrey Metrodome as we're
we didn't get the outside shot?
For this
What's up with that?
Major League Baseball presented by MLB 06, the show. Today, we've got a couple of AL Central clubs ready to do battle, as it'll be the Detroit Tigers taking on the Minnesota Twins. And hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here to bring
trying
you
to
all
take some
the
good
action.
background
Joining
images
me
because
in
we're
the
going to
booth,
change
Dave
our
Campbell and
thumbnail.
Rex
That's the whole
Hubbard.
reason we're
Dave,
playing
let's
this
turn to you.
first home
What
game for the
leaps out at
Twins.
you first when
Is
you
to
take
get
a
our
look
home,
at this
is to get our
matchup?
thumbnail.
Well, Matt, obviously, anytime a game features Vladimir Guerrero, you have to sit up.
Great.
And
I
take
thought he was
notice.
going to spotlight
This
us.
guy did everything for the Angels last year, not only in the regular season, but in the playoffs. I mean, if you're a pitcher, there's just nowhere to pitch this guy. He's as good as they come.
All right, Dave, thanks. We'll hear from Rex in a moment, but now let's check out the starting
Ridiculous.
lineup for the Tigers in this one, brought to you by New
I'm going to let that
Cap.
go.
Right there for strike one.
That's how we're beginning this, aren't we?
Down and away, ball one. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
And he'll try to lock him up with that down and in to keep him from getting extended.
Good breaking ball, and it's in there, 2-2 now. Runner at first here, one man out. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full
Okay, just in
count,
case this is a
3-2.
walk.
Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here.
All right, first at bat in the Metrodome.
A two-run
We hit a
blast
home
to
run.
straightaway right field as the Twins have
So
taken
cool.
a 2-0 lead.
Well, that baggy's 23 feet tall, so if you're going to get one out of here and right, you better put some air underneath.
I'll make sure we get a shot from that. Coolio.
Vladimir Guerrero will step in now, and you see where he ranks in the home run chase in the American League. Number 13 will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth. And a called strike on the corner. He didn't
Brutal.
like that call. I don't blame him. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. He comes up empty that time as he's underneath it, 0-2. And the pitch.
That's outside.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Looks like he might be getting squeezed a little bit there.
It's outside.
And that's taken outside for a ball, so he's worked it back to 2-2 now. Now a ball lined back over second, and that'll get down in front of Granderson for a base hit.
And you know, when you're trailing in a ball game, the last thing you want to do is let the leadoff guy get aboard. Now it's right back to the stretch.
Vladimir Guerrero will stand in. We'll join this one here in the bottom of the 6th, already in progress. Now here's the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. Now a swing as he shoots this one over to first.
Nuts.
Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Well, he just keeps moving right along. After that rough start in the first, he has put up nothing but 0 since.
Number 13 will be the batter. 2 for 3.
Oh, we got to get on base here.
Lays off 1-0.
And he's not afraid to run pitches inside on hitters.
And that misses 2-0.
We'll take that. That was a strike, but we'll take that.
Cold strike on the change, 2-1.
Thought 2-0, we might see a fastball. 2-1, still fastball count.
Too high.
Was a fastball.
3-1. Vladimir Guerrero will be next. Here it comes. Now a ball hit towards Barmas at short. Throw
Ooh.
in time as he's called
Made
out
it
on a
close.
bang play at first.
Boy, I don't know. We'll get a look at that throw coming in, and yep, stop it right there. You can see the throw does, in fact, beat him. I stand corrected.
Vladimir Guerrero will get another shot now. 2 for 3 in the game.
All right, I should have enough there that we can.
And make this fella right here a deserving recipient of our Upper Deck Player of the Game award.
Yeah, man, you can see a couple of hits, including.
All right, now let's simulate to the All-Star break. So we're gonna do a little differently here, so we can kind of get through more of it. So yeah, we're just gonna simulate to the All-Star break, and then through the trade deadline. I think this we might actually just simulate straight through the season. So I think we might do 2 stops where we adjust attributes, do some training. And kind of check how we're doing, what we think we need to do, instead of doing it every month. Because I think last time we wanted to make sure that we were progressing, but now that we're so high of an overall, that I think that we can kind of like coast for a season or two, and we can just kind of use the All-Star break to get better. And then we can kind of do it at the end of the season before the postseason. Sorry, my brain turned off for a second, and I didn't know what I didn't know what words I needed to use. I didn't know what thoughts I had in my brain. So, yeah, just all kinds of deals in there. Did my headphone just turn off? It made a beeping noise. It made like a boop, 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 boop. Let me plug in my my deal. I wouldn't know because like we turned off the sound almost immediately. So we're 44 and 34. I don't know. Like, that's the other problem with like waiting until the deadline. We don't know how we're doing. Like, you know, how the A's doing. Okay. So we're possibly tops in the league, near the tops in the league. The Mariners are not good. Okay. My headphones are still working. So, but I think it did. I think that beeps was like, hey, it's going to be dying soon. Okay, so we're 4 back. Let's see. We have 3,000 training points. Where they want me to work? Strength, reaction, block. Okay. No. Let me see here. Let's actually improve our base running ability. You should be able to do this a lot. So then let's improve our clutch. Improve those. Get everything to 90 basically is kind of what I'm thinking. Okay. All right. Yeah. We're good. How are we doing around the league? What are the awards looking like? A-Rod, Crosby. That Bubba Crosby. Santana, Cy Young. Hey, we're down there in Silver Slugger. Hank Aaron Award. 351, 18, and 51. Dare we win our third Gold Glove? Just votes behind Jeter. So we are going to get our second All-Star game appearance. And I forgot to check our stats. So we are hitting 351, which is great. 18 home runs, 51 RBI. Yeah. So I got to try to somehow keep track of hits. So we're at 1,000. Kind of once we get to like 2,500, I'll kind of keep track. But yeah, let's sim the next appearance. Oh, no. Did we not make the All-Star? We were the number 2. What? What? Unbelievable. I can't believe that. That's terrible. Put this away for a sec. Oh my God. We didn't get that last time.
It is the only air
Ichiro's a White Sox?
And tonight, the Hubert H. Humphrey Metrodome is deciphered this edition of Major League Baseball presented by MLB 06, The Show. A tightly contested ball game here, so it makes it tough to find our upper deck player of the game, but I think this...
Unbelievable. All right, so we are going to... I don't think we're going to worry about the trade deadline. So let's just kind of simulate through this White Sox series. So we are looking up at the Tigers, right? Yes, 54 and 35. And we got to stave off Cleveland and the Blue Jays. Okay. Let's simulate till the last Sunday. So the Tigers trade Tadashi Sasaki to the Twins for Darnell Allen. Okay. Okay, that doesn't stop. Whoa, they beat the crap out of us. All right. All right. That's what Johan's there for. Give us a 6-5 win. Joe Blanton with the Athletics. Okay, Santana. There we go. I feel like every fifth day, Santana is like the guy to right the ship. I also think that the trade deadline should be should always be a day off for every team. Because like I think the Giants got like eviscerated this year. Like teams just get... Like, I remember when we swept Cleveland. All right. Oh. Is that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in a row? Oh, and we go right back on a winning streak. All right, lose to Texas. All right, lose to Detroit. There we go, 76 and 51. Okay, so we've passed Detroit here. No, we'll continue. Now it should go faster because it doesn't have to do as many games. We did learn that before. I had 4. Oh. Okay. All right, so let's see. Oh, we're at 99 and 62. We have a chance for 162 wins and 160 win 100 wins and 40 home runs. Look at us go. 351, 40 big flies. That's awesome. Well, I mean 90. Let's start bringing our see how high we can get this. Sorry for the bat sound if that's going to annoy you. All right. So let's see what we're looking at here. Oh, I don't care about that. Standings. We are going to the playoffs. Let's see. Since we're at 350, okay, we're leading the league. Jeter's got 215 hits. We are down here at 195. Vlad's got the doubles. We're at 46. Joey Gathright. Okay, I wasn't sure if it was Gathright or not. Were we there at triples? No. We are third in the league in home runs. Hank Blaylock. Big Hammerin' Hank is number 1 in home runs. But we could have a good day, and we could be right on top of that. And we are third in RBIs. We're not catching Teixeira. Could catch A-Rod, though. So let's see how our final day, let's see what the accolades look like. Big Tex is the MVP. Well, we look like we're going to get second in MVP voting. Johan, 20-game winner. But we Silver Slugger and the Hank Aaron Award. So we get 2 batting awards our first season here with those Minnesota Twins. Congratulations. We have finished the season at 162 and won their division. You will be taking on the Yankees in the first round of the playoffs. No, we will not stop simulating. Cancel. Yeah, let's just we'll play this first game and see how the see how things go here. So we'll kind of go game by game. We'll play this first one. We'll simulate, and if we make it to the later games, hopefully we can make the World Series. This team could do it. You know, Johan and Liriano are definitely the guys who could get it done.
It is an unusually warm night here in the Twin Cities, but thankfully we are inside
Norbert,
the Hubert H. Humphrey
you got
Superdome.
Norbert leading off for you.
Welcome to this edition of Major League Baseball.
So Twins fans, you know the history. Normally you all get knocked out by the that is a very tan looking Halliday, if I might say so myself.
A ride high and deep to right center. And that ball is gone. Home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. His first homer so far in the series. And the Twins move out on top 2-1.
Drove in Mauer.
Well, they spotted him an early lead, but a good swing there, and now they're able to reclaim
I
the
don't know
lead
if that's a
here in
good
inning number 1.
screenshot.
We could be in for
I
a
should get
roller
one of
coaster
the
ride
fireworks, maybe.
Andrew Jones will get his first shot at it here. Number 16 will lead things off here.
God,
in
the
the
Yanks
home
got
half
back
of
up.
the
All right, we
fourth.
got to get on base here.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Liriano's pitching, so
And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
And that's a sign of a veteran pitcher getting ahead early in the count.
Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Here he comes on 2-1. Now a swing and a ball grounded to second. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Well, balls sometimes take funny hops on the turf here, but he finally gets a true hop this time and throws him out.
Andrew Jones will take his cuts now. We'll join this one here in the bottom of the 6th, already in progress.
we went up 6-2. All right, we got a runner on, so if we can drive one in the gap.
Swing, and he takes this the other way to right.
All right,
And
that's
in
all right.
there, base hit.
2 on.
Let's check this out from our overhead camera and see how he reaches those arms out to cover the outside part of the plate. That's a great job of not trying to do too much up there.
Andrew Jones will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far. Number 16 will be the batter, 2 for 3 with a home run thus far.
Halliday's still in. Jeez.
Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun. Hit hard to the right, but foul. Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2. And he lays off, so
Full
it's still
count.
now 3-2.
We're not going to get the runner started.
From the belt now, Halliday's pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit ball back through the box. And that is through into center field, a base hit.
Third hit of the ball game. His second single, and of course, he had that home run earlier. They just can't get him out.
Andrew Jones will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. And guys, if you're going to be successful in the postseason, you need players to come
Oh,
up
my
big, and
goodness.
this guy right here certainly did that. He's our upper deck player of the game.
Oh,
Yeah,
my
man,
goodness.
Postseason is certainly a time to prove your mettle, and he did all of that and more in this game.
So that just about wraps up this special postseason edition of Major League Baseball. Matt Vasgersian, Dave Campbell.
All right, let's see. Do we take back? All right, we're 1-1. 2-1. All right, this is a pivotal game 4. If we win, we move on. We got to play game 5. Got to play game 5. Got to get it done. I was going to, what's this?
It is the only air-supported dome in the big leagues. And tonight, the Hubert H. Humphrey Metrodome is the site for this edition of Major League Baseball, presented by MLB 06, The Show. And we are now just moments away from the start of the 5th and deciding game of this American League Division Series, as it'll be the New York Yankees taking on the Minnesota Twins. And welcome everybody inside the broadcast booth. Matt Vasgersian, Dave Campbell, Rex Hudler. Dave, what do you look for in a postseason matchup like this one?
Well, we'll have ourselves a champion of this series.
I try to add some music to the background here.
I think whichever manager makes the right calls at the right time could make the difference.
All right, Dave, thanks. Rex, we'll get to you in a moment, but first, New Era Cap brings us the starting lineup for the visiting.
All right, here we go.
The leadoff hitter makes
Pivotal game 5.
And we are ready for baseball.
Already down
Number
2-0.
16 digs in at the plate. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strike.
Who is this?
You
Oh,
won't
Big
see
Z.
guys chasing fastballs down there too often.
Swing and a bullet here. Base hit.
If this was like any other game, I probably would send him
He's
there,
sitting
but
dead red there. There is no doubt about it.
Not here.
Once he gets his fastball, he knows what to do with it.
So first and third with 1 away. And here comes Andrew. Time to move forward to the bottom of inning number 3.
all right, let's keep it going. Let's keep it going.
And
Good
he gets
tight
it here with a
two-seamer.
fastball, strike 1.
That's away. We'll leave that.
And that misses 1-1.
And here in the early stages, he's already up over 40 pitches now.
Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground is short. Throw on
Right
the
at him.
first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other.
Move
1
my
away.
camera.
Andrew Jones will
go.
stand in. Time to join this one now in the bottom of inning number 5.
See, that's why we had to keep the attack on.
And the pitch. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well. Out of here. Solo
Just
shot
to have
here
one,
left.
we'll see.
His 3rd home run of this series, and they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4.
Well, this is all about a pitcher losing his concentration up there. He's just trying to put one over and get ahead, but you can't underestimate the guy with the stick. He can make you pay.
Jack Tashner will come in and pitch now.
All right, well, we chase Big Z.
Jones will step in now. Number 16 will be the batter. 2 for 3 with a home run thus far.
I think this is it for us.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Outside locator that time, but a good job to lay off.
And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Swing and a line drive to center field. In there, a base hit.
Singles and home runs. That's all we've done so far.
3rd hit of the ball game. His 2nd single, and of course, he had that home run earlier. They just can't get him out.
Andrew Jones will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Well, you want to talk about coming up big when it matters most. How about turning in a performance like this in a series-clinching game? Guys, he's our upper deck.
What else could I have done?
Well, you said it right there, Matt. This is where it matters most. They say heroes are made, not born, and here's a prime example. He was on the big stage.
Sorry, Twins fans. Something you've seen all too often. Whoa, that's big. Sorry about that, guys. All right, well, 2 awards this year, Silver Slugger and a Hank Aaron. Who won the Wild Series. The Yankees. God, they swept the next 2 series. So after they defeated the Twins in 5 games, they went and swept the Tigers and would sweep the Padres in the World Series, a rematch of 1998, I believe. So the other side of the American League bracket, the Athletics would lose in 4 games, and then obviously we know the Tigers would get swept. The Padres, their road to the World Series started against those Chicago Cubs, where they would win in 4. They would then go on to face the St. Louis Cardinals, winning in 5 games over those Florida Marlins. And then in the Padres-Cardinals series, the Padres would win 6 before losing in 4 to the Yankees. So the Yankees, once again, are World Series champions. And I think that's like their 3rd or 4th title. So that sucks. Dave Gassner retires. Damian Easley would retire. Is that JD Drew would retire? Wow. This is the year where like guys are retiring. So we're starting to see retirements and free agency. Matheny held on for a while. Sean Chacon, Darren Erstad, and a big one, Alex Rodriguez with 751 home runs. Oh my goodness. I believe. God, what did Bonds finish with? I feel like he had like 762. So I don't think that A-Rod beats Bonds. Mark Burley would retire. 1 win short of 200. Raul Chavez, Rondell White, CJ Nikowski. Is that Nafy? Nafy Perez, Mark Redman, Geronimo Gill. AJ Pierzynski retires as a Chicago White Sox. Doesn't go to the Braves. Doesn't go to the Cardinals. He retires a White Sox, but clearly did not finish with a lot of at-bats. Bob Howery would retire as a member of those Cleveland Indians at the time. Roman Cologne, Kelvin Escobar, Matt Manti, God, Chris Butchek, Michael Kadire, go to the Oakland Athletics and retire. So would David Bell, at the age of 42, 20 years in the professional ranks. Kiko Calero, great name. Adrian Beltre would retire in 2014. 368 home runs and 2,300 hits. Nate Bump. Andrew Bracken. Kevin Cash would retire. Hideki Matsui would retire at the age of 40. 240 home runs, 1,700 hits. Mike Edwards. Jeff Harris. You know, it bothers me that they don't have like a generic pitcher one, but hey, what are you going to do? Ryan Drees. LaTroy Hawkins, the guy. Levon from our former teammates. Wow, won 18 games in his final season. That's crazy. 241 wins, 2,881 strikeouts. Juan Castro, Stephen Conrad, you don't know him. Mike Bassick, Jose Cruz Jr. Finished with 1,500 hits. Rob Makoviak, third baseman. Ted Lillian. Luis Castillo, 2,300 hits. Brent Abernathy. Joey Eichen. I think that's my best guess. Chris Capuano would retire. Was he a Cardinal at some point? Probably. Miguel Ojeda. Brad Eldred. John Mabry. 926. Really? Wow. Okay. Javier Valentin was a catcher? Okay. Steve Traxel, 141 and 172. Wow. See, it kind of makes me disappointed to see guys like not really in the majors in their final career. Eric Hinsky. Oh, was. Okay, full season. 27 big flies for the guy. Good for you, Eric Hinsky. The big dog, Orlando Cabrera. He did have one final season with the Padres. And that's it. Those are those 2014 retirees. Hall of Fame, Ken Griffey Jr. and Mariano Rivera. I do have to look at... okay, we'll have to check that out in a minute. So, overall, we went up +1, but we mostly focused on our base running this season. So, not much to go on there. Alrighty, let me go. Is it around the league? MLB records. Single season career 755. Oh, that's right. Barry Bonds doesn't exist. So it's Hank Aaron's record. So A-Rod finished with 751. He was 6 home runs shy. How do you not? Okay. Okay. All right. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, Billy Wagner, 600 saves is the record. So, all right. Let's go around the league and see if there's any major player, any major roster movements. It's tough because I don't remember what we've already seen. So maybe Chase Utley just jumped ship. I don't know. Is that Dan Johnson? Yeah, okay, he's still there. Lackey, okay, second season, maybe, or second year of his contract. Beckett, he's been there. Okay. Cabrera, Francor. Don't really see much. Oh, they got Hanley was there. That's right. He was behind me. Tejada went to the Mets. Yeah. Johnny Damon. Still doing that thing. We're kind of getting to the point where there's enough, like... What? Yankees fans, look away. Derek Jeter in the red and black. Oh, Soriano. I think he had already gone there. So, yeah. Now we're going to have to see who's playing short for the Yankees. I wonder if it's a rookie. Where's Albert? I'm concerned. Robbie Cano went to the Giants, maybe? Manny's still there, age 42, 714 home runs. Jason Bay, possibly signing with the Red Sox for his first year. We don't know. I don't know, at least today. Maybe if I look at everything together and keep track. Okay, we have to see who's playing shortstop for these. Terrence Lankford is taking over shortstop for those New York Yankees. And Carol Overstreet is taking over for Alex at third base. So, interesting. Jose Reyes and Clint Barmas. Clint Barmas signed 6-year deal. Good for him. Looks like Cliff Lee is not taken off. There he is. Albert going to the other Missouri team. Going to Kansas City. So, all right. Our $20 million deal. All right. So, let us get to the All-Star game. Hopefully you enjoy the SmackDown WWF SmackDown 2 soundtrack. I don't know if it completely fits the vibe. It's a little more like techno-y. But since we have played that before, I know it's fine. I may have to find a different playlist or like put them into a different playlist. Because there is like there's like commercials and like the opening cinematic at the end, so I have it in mini player so I can pause it, but it doesn't look like, I don't know how playlists work in YouTube anymore, man. I thought because it was in a playlist that I'd be able to like skip it, much like with the intro. Boy, we are not starting off great. We're 14-20. We won 100 games a year prior, and we are a whole lot of not good right now. So we'll see where we are. I'm still hoping at some point we can get traded. Unfortunately, we didn't really have the opportunity. So, yeah. God, we are not doing well. Is this a, oh, jeez. Maybe we should have played one of those games to see Derek Jeter at shortstop for the Reds. God. But yeah, we're not doing great. And it's unfortunate because like when we're simulating, we can't see what our stats are. We don't really have like that feature yet, or at least like that, it doesn't display that yet. We're going to get 40. Okay. So we are 9 games under 500. See how our season is shaping up. 274. So we're not doing amazing. But 274, 19 home runs, 53 RBIs. So that's okay. Don't know what more I can do other than like play. But I guess let's max out our plate discipline. Oh, you can go to 100. All right, so plate discipline and clutch. Let's do our plate vision now. Cool. Contact as high as we can get it. All right. Let's see how the awards are looking. Hafner, Pujols, Pearson, Dontrell, Hafner, Pujols, U, Frankie Cordero. Jeez, we are nowhere to be found. See where we're at in All-Star voting. I think maybe with Jeter out, maybe we have a shot. All right, so we should be. Oh, I didn't check the All-Star team from last year, so. Yes. Oh, Miller Park this year. Kind of a down year, but it's good. It's nice to see that we're still voted very well. I mean, the 19 home runs isn't down, but the 274 averages. That looks like a championship belt.
Live from Miller Park in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, MLB 06 coverage of Major League Baseball is set to get underway. We've got a good matchup in store for you here, as it'll be the American League All-Stars taking on their counterparts from the National League. And hi again, everybody, alongside Dave Campbell and Rex Hudler, Matt Vasgersian, as we get set for the pageantry that is the Major League Baseball All-Star Game. And Dave, will turn to you.
All right, that is a lineup.
From a game like this. And I tell you what, save that thought for later, as we're apparently ready to go right now.
Leading off for the American League, the shortstop, number 6-1.
Now the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a ball hit
That's in the
fairly well,
gap.
heading high and deep toward right center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases.
Easy double.
Well, he kicks this inning off with a bang as a leadoff double has him in business now. With
Hunter
nobody out.
Contreras, maybe?
Number 18 will get his first opportunity now. Number 16 will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth. And that misses ball one.
Good discipline there.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. 2-0 on the way. There's a drive. He got a lot of this one, high and deep.
Did we get all of it? Yes, we did.
Is gone. Home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center as they extend the lead a bit. It's now 3-1.
Well, this was almost a highlight reel play as the center fielder was somehow able to get back in time, and he just missed pulling this one back.
Number 18 will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Oh, what am I doing?
And a ball 1-0.
Since I started the at bat, I can't skip
1-0
it. So let's try and swing at this pitch.
Swing shot back up
There
the
we go.
middle. And that drops in front of Damon, a base hit.
Well, this has got some movement, but most major league hitters can adjust to the curve when it's right down Main Street.
Number 16 will try to keep it going here. Already a home run and a double in this one. And here's the first pitch. In there, 0-1.
Well, this is what veteran pitchers do. They know the importance of getting ahead in the count.
And, oh, you talk about getting a pitcher's call. There's one there, and it's 0-2. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right.
Another
And
one.
gone. A home run.
2.
Two-run blast to straightaway right field, his second of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Well, this is really a great at-bat, Matt. I mean, there aren't a lot of guys around that really know how to use the whole field, and he took this ball to right, and as a result, he got it out of here.
Number 18 will dig in. 1 for 2 thus far.
I mean, we got to be player of the game, right? We got to be All-Star MVP.
And in an all-star game
Give it to me.
atmosphere like this, it can sometimes be hard to single out one guy for an MVP award, but the writers here have agreed as you get a look at our all-star game most valuable player presented by Upper Deck.
Well, Matt, he's obviously no stranger to awards and accolades, but to be...
No stranger to awards and accolades, but that might be my biggest one. I don't know. Would Hank Aaron Award or Silver Slugger be bigger than All-Star Game MVP? So let's see where I forgot that we're like. All right, so the Royals are at 51 wins. What's the best in the league? The Red Sox at 57. Okay, so we are near the bottom of the AL Central. Only the Cleveland Indians are lower than us. So let us sim to here. I get conflicted on whether or not to say the Cleveland Indians or not. Just because, obviously it got changed for some reasons. So I don't really want to contribute to that. And so I'm just kind of going to use the historical, saying it in a historical sense, since this is the 2015. No, we'll keep it going. So we're just gonna say the team names, and when I'm gonna do the season of M. Okay, I did close that out. I'm gonna do a season in NFL 2K5, and so I know the Washington football team at the time's name was the Redskins, so we will do, maybe I'll just call them the Reds. I don't know. Just want to be just want to contribute to things, you know what I mean? I don't want to use language that is that was obviously of a time, but not of this time. So yeah. We are hovering around 500. We made it above 500. I can't believe it. I don't know that it's going to matter. All right, so a bit of a worse year this season. 34 home runs, 88 RBIs, hitting 310. We obviously have some training to do. Let's just... I hate that it's like, you are committing 100. I know, dude. It's like, are you sure you could use that for something else? I don't think I can. All right. So let's look at our standings. Did we? No, we will not. We are 3 games back of the wild card with 1 game to play. So we will not be making the playoffs this season. Are we in contention for any award? No, not when Travis Hafner hits 51 and Pujols hits 48. Not in line for the Silver Slugger. Oh, we are in line. We are down there for the Hank Aaron. And we're down there for the Gold Glove as well. So I don't think we will win either award. But looking at our numbers, we are at 1,200 hits and 216 home runs. So we will sim the season. Darn it. Let's see. The Milwaukee Brewers in 2000 and... Is this 15 or is this 16? 2015 are your World Series champions. They will defeat those Kansas City Royals in 5 games. Their road to the championship saw them defeating the Arizona Diamondbacks in 5 games and the Colorado Rockies in 6. The Rockies would beat the Atlanta Braves in 5 to make it to the NLCS. On the other side, the Kansas City Royals trip to destiny was ended in the World Series, but to get them to that point, they swept the Red Sox and beat the Blue Jays 4-1. The Blue Jays in their trip to the ALCS would beat the Rangers in 4. Accolades, which I don't think we looked at last year. World Series MVP is the late great Ryan Freel. Young Min would be the playoff MVP, as Ryan Freel would be the for the National League. MVP Albert and Mark Tehan. Wow. Okay. Adrian Machado and Len Pearson would win the Cy Youngs. Silver Slugger goes to Tehan and Pujols. Frankie Cordero and Ryan Dempster would win the Relief Man of the Year. Dong Uk An for the Blue Jays and Foster Geiger win it for the Pods. Hank Aaron goes to Tehan and Pujols. Leroy Albrecht, Jason Phillips, Mark Teixeira, Rusty Langford, Ryan Zimmerman, Clint Barmas, Joe Borchard, Rocco Baldelli, and Carol Ginn are your American League Gold Glovers. National League goes to Fabian Charles, Sammy Randolph, Jeff Francoeur, Albert Hagan, David Wright, Harlan Davidson, Adam LaRoche, Brian McCann, and Jeff Francis. Let's see. Did Manny break it? No. 755 still. Playoff figures. Okay, let's begin the off season. Retirements. Whoa, quite a bit. Jacob Cruz, Marlon Byrd, Eduardo Perez, Johan Santana with 221 career wins, 1 save, and 2,905 strikeouts. Guillermo Mota would also hang them up. Eric Bruntlett, Russ Ortiz, Eric Burns. Is this Ray King? I believe he's passed as well. Mike Cameron, Jeff Blum. Neil Kotz, Jason Bay, 2,000 hits, 363 home runs. Ed Rogers, Jasper Barksdale. Matt Morris would retire, 204 wins. Emil Brown. Endy Chavez, my mistake. I didn't look at the position. David Newhan. Chen-Ming Wong, 107 wins. Aubrey Huff, 2,500 hits, 417 home runs. Chris Cutcliffe, Joe Eaton. Andy Green, which I believe Andy Green is a manager now. I believe he coaches. Jason Michaels. Paul Konerko, 2,900 hits, 559 big flies for the man. Brad Penny would retire. Dustin Moore. Raul Ibanez. Would his power come up? No. 2,000 hits, 200 home runs. Mike McDougall. That is a funky looking arm on that shot. 399 saves for the man. Bronson Arroyo would retire. 151 wins, 1,500 strikeouts. Joe Saunders would also retire. Keith Reed. Jose Molina, 1,200 hits, 155 home runs. Alfredo Amezaga. Jason Kendall, wow, stay around for a couple of years. Jerry Fry. Kirk Sarlos. Terry Tiffey. Rafael Soriano. Kenji Jojima. Hank the Tank Blaylock. 2,200 hits, 446 home runs. Maglio Ordonez. Wow. Wow, he fell off. Man, he fell off. That sucks. Darren Bruce. Adam Bernero. Gerald Laird. Mike Rose. Chan-Ho Park. Oops. Fernando Cortez. Pedro would finally hang it up. 335 wins, 3 saves, 4,726 strikeouts. Now I got to check that because he may have gotten that and I didn't pay attention. Duan Brazelton, Juan Padilla, Jay Gibbons, Bobby Say, John Webb. Johnny Damon would retire 3,600 hits, 292 home runs. Matt Lawton would also retire. My favorite immaculate grid player. Morgan Ensberg, how would he do? 1,900 hits, 373 home runs. Age of 40. Jason Grilly. She also might be a one of those guys. Richie Sexson. Wow, he was a backup. It's unfortunate he was with the Cubs to finish his career because maybe he could have had more stats had he, I don't know when I hit pause. How did I pause? Anyway. But yeah, 1,900 hits, 430 home runs. Mark Woodyard. Todd Wellemeyer. Manny Ortiz. Carl Everett. Matt Diaz. Brad Lidge would retire 460 of them saves, 829 strikeouts. Doug Clark. Kip Wells. How did he finish up? Yeah, not great. John Grabo. Pablo Ozuna. Doug Davis. Corey Patterson. 1,600 hits, 201 home runs for the 36-year-old. Todd Helton. 2,500 hits, 462 big flies. Boy, he kind of had a downturn. It's funny. He plays behind like Albert for years and then finally gets the season. He's like, all right, I'm done. Marlon Anderson, Joe Kennedy, Jody Garrett, Bobby Madrasich, probably butchered that, Junior Spivey, Phil Nevin. Oof, he did not finish it good. Manuel Ramirez, 43 years old, 22 years pro, 738 home runs, 3,438 hits in the career, along with Rob Quinlan and Kevin Correa. All right, that is the retirees. The Hall of Fame inductees go to Tom Glavine. Our overall didn't change because, I mean, we're just the best. We're just the best. Salary 0. What's going on there? Oh, our salary didn't change. I assume that's what that means. We should save. I'm nervous. We should save. We were released. Oh, did we only sign for 2? So, obviously the hat. But I was planning on this whole thing being a Twins part. I'm gonna stick with the Twins. Whatever you want to sign me for, that's fine. We'll stick with the Twins. Yeah, we'll stick with the Twins. I won't flip. I didn't realize I only signed for 2 years. I thought I signed for way longer. Let's do a brief around the league. And see. Oh, he's also signed Jeff Francoeur. Andrew Jones, Vi Guerrero. Okay. Don't see. Maybe not. Derek Lee goes back to the Fish and joins Aramis Ramirez. Aramis and Derek Lee back together again with the Fish. So who did the Cubs sign to play shortstop? Ew. Josh Worth. They stuck with him. Lance Berkman? God, this was not a good team. That's not a great team. I'll tell you that much. Jeter's still there, but he has been passed over. Willie Mopena, Carlos Lee, and Matt Holliday. All right. Is that Torrey Hunter on the Diamondbacks? Did I see that right? I did see that right. All right. Anyway. I am ready to simulate. All right. This is a much better start. So far, we only have like 8 postseason games. Maybe 10 postseason games. I don't remember how we did against the Cardinals. But obviously we got ousted by the eventual World Series champion Yankees. Yeah, not the best. Not the best start here for us. We are okay. Actually, that's a good run. Yeah, I was surprised. I got to double check what my contract was then. What we signed, because I didn't think it was only a 2-year deal. Otherwise, I would have definitely. I thought it was a way longer deal. I probably would have pushed for a trade in that second season. So. Yeah, I guess if we're not winning, we're just going to go for a trade. Okay, looks like we're doing all right. So the Red Sox have a better record than us. That's nice to know. Cubs have a similar record. Looks like we've played more games. 37-31. Oh. That's what I meant by by the okay, we'll move over to Just Bring It. This one does not have any trailers in it. So, oh, okay, we're at our 45 and 41, hanging around 500. Let's see. How are we doing? 394. We are, Jesus, we are on a roll. 239 home runs, 1,300 hits, closing on 1,400 hits. Let's just increase everything. I don't really know what else to do. We might be at the point where we stop it. Just gonna max out all of our offensive stats for now. Maybe we'll actually work on bunting. We don't know. Let's check the league leaders. Us, good. That Bobby Crosby. Okay. Most triples, let's go. Most home runs, let's go. Most RBIs, let's go. Mauer and I, dude, we gotta be like 7 stolen bases. Let's go. We gotta be like MVP season, baby. Let's go. All right, we're having an MVP year. And we are the premier shortstop in baseball. Let's go. Let's check our locker room. Achievements. Oh, we just. So was it a 2-year? It was a 2-year contract with the Twins. Okay, I was not paying attention to that. Yeah, good year 2014, 2015, just an all-star team. Back-to-back all-star games. So we are a veteran of the league right now. Which, you know what we'd love to see? That. We love to see that.
And there's a good look at Ameriquest Field in Arlington as MLB 06 The Show is proud to bring you another edition of Major League Baseball. We've got a good matchup in store for you here, as it'll be the National League All-Stars taking on their counterparts from the American League. And hi again, everybody, alongside Dave Campbell and Rex Hudler, Matt Vasgersian, as we get set for the pageantry that is the Major League Baseball All-Star Game. And Dave, we'll turn to you. What can folks at home expect from a game like this?
Well, as we saw in Detroit last year, anything can happen when you assemble the best players from each of the two leagues.
We were not in
Generally,
Detroit
the
last year. We
All-Star
were in
game is all
Milwaukee, I
about
believe.
individual effort, so we'll see which players can shine above all others.
All right, Dave, we'll get to Rex in a bit, but now let's take a look at how the National League All-Stars line up in this one. It's brought to you by New Era Cap. New Era, the official cap of Major League Baseball. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
Fiance just closed the door. So.
And this pitch will miss low, apparently.
Ben Sheets, okay.
Okay, it's 2-0.
Throw me a fastball, Ben.
Curveball, and he's just not getting the calls here. It's 3-0 now.
This is a very good hitter up here, so he might get
the All-Star game.
3-0.
Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd.
Regular season game, we're not swinging 3-0, but we will in the All-Star game.
Now a ball hit hard towards the hole.
Oh,
Look at the stop.
robbery.
And the throw is in time, and that will end the inning in style. So no runs here, no hit, no errors, and no one left. Number 19 will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 19.
First pitch coming. And that misses inside, 1-0.
A few more inches in, and that's a pitch he'll turn on.
Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center.
Get
You
outta
can
here.
Pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here.
Senor Pepe. Shut up, Dr. Pepper.
So a 3-run shot to left center as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Oh, Mauer's on base. And Bill Hall. Look at that.
Well, maybe it's the heat and humidity of Texas, but balls really seem to carry down here in Arlington. That thing just keeps carrying and carrying, and it winds up a souvenir.
Albert Pujols will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ball game. Number 19 will dig in. 1 for 2,
Ooh.
including a home run.
I mean, we're in a good shot here. If we can get a base hit,
First pitch to him.
we might go back-to-back AL or
And he's not
All-Star
afraid
Game
to run
MVPs.
pitches inside on hitters.
And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. Slugger Albert Pujols waits in the on-deck circle. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw on the
All right,
nose
well,
takes care of him,
we
and
didn't
with
help
that,
our
the side is retired.
MVP case
So
there.
it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and no one left on. Number 32 will dig in here. 2 for 2 with a double thus far. And in an all-star game atmosphere like this, it can sometimes be hard to single out one guy for an MVP award.
But we do back-to-back
As you
2015,
get a look at our All-Star
2016
Game Most
MVPs.
Valuable Player presented by
We've played a bit more than we did last time. I think we're also like going a lot faster too, so it's kind of one of those give and takes. Because obviously I don't need to like. It's our first year. We're kind of where are we at? Because I don't think I need to. That's not what I wanted. I wanted standings. 8.5 back. We'll just finish it out. We'll finish it out. Twins trade starting pitcher Tadashi Sasaki and Ty McKenna to the Brewers for Joaquin Arredondo and Rod Skelton. Okay. Okay. Yikes. Yeah, we are hanging around 500 way too much. Maybe we can go on a run here in August. But we are, yeah, we're not doing it. We're not getting the thing done. Man. It's tough. That's tough, man. Yeah, this is I mean, we still have a chance to fight ourselves out. So now it should start going faster now, since we only have to simulate one game. We are just right at 500. $82 and $79. Standings. 17 games back of the AL Central crown. We are 9 games back of the Tigers. And we are 10 games back of the Red Sox. So, let's see how our stats are looking. 365, 39 home runs, 122 RBIs, 207 hits. Wasted season. MVP award. Okay, 262 hits in a season. Yeah, we're nowhere close. Career strikeouts. I wanted to look at that. 57-14. Eric Gagne passed Billy Wagner, 601 career saves. So good for Gagne. Yeah, still nothing there. These I don't know. Well, the strikeouts can. The saves can. Don't know if the wins will ever get hit, but that's an untouchable record. Yep, it's in the season. We'll have to go to the locker room. AL MVP, Silver Slugger Award, Hank Aaron Award, and Gold Glove. So, locker room said, no one compliments me. Great. Love this team. Let's keep. I wonder if I can keep these attribute points. Okay, defense is all off the charts. I think we can start skipping. Let's check out, see who won the World Series. This year was the Dodgers. They would beat the Red Sox in 6 games. The Dodgers' trip to the World Series started by defeating the Mets in 5, the Phillies in 6. The Phillies would get to the National League Championship Series by defeating the Brewers 3-1. The Red Sox trip to the World Series started by defeating the Royals in 5 games and the Mariners in 6. The Mariners would get to the ALCS by defeating the Baltimore Orioles in 5 games. Let's do a quick awards wrap-up. World Series MVP goes to Jamar Bergman. And playoff MVP goes to Chip Atkinson for the Red Sox and Rafael Maloney. Wow, 2 different World Series and playoff MVP. MVP would go to the Braves, Miguel Cabrera, and yours truly, our very first MVP award. Eric Maddox for the Brewers as a relief pitcher, and Dexter Skelton would win the Cy Young. Silver Slugger goes to myself and Ryan Stiles. Vito Arroyo and Chris Ray would win for former national. Tyrone Reagan and Hilton Courtney would be your rookies of the year for the Orioles. And the Cardinals. Hank Aaron goes to David Wright and yours truly, David Wright, still a Met. Bert Cervantes, Michael Ellis, Orioles, Yankees. Mark Teixeira of the Red Sox, Brady Calhoun of the Jays, Neil McAllister also of the Jays. Yours truly, perfect fielding percentage for the Twins. Jeff Francoeur, also a Twin. Rory Corbett, a Red Sox, and Chip Atkinson would be the Gold Gloves for the American League. Ruben McKinnon, Ryan Stiles, Torrey Hunter, Lou Stein, Luis Arnez, Abel Craig, Lou Stein was shortstop, Adam LaRoche, Brian McCann, and Tony Clayton. So that would be them. So that is our third season here in Minneapolis. So let's begin the off season. Let's see who has retired. Big year. We had Ichiro on the squad. I didn't check that. And Vladimir Guerrero would retire with 722 home runs. Ichiro would retire just 51 hits short of 3,000. But Vlad, 3,700 hits, 722 home runs. Certainly destined for... What's it called again? I was almost going to say Canton, but Cooperstown. Destined for Cooperstown. Eric Gagne would retire with 601 career saves. Matt Clement would retire 208 wins, 3,015 strikeouts. Lance Nicaro, Mike Gallo, Roland Dunbar, Bartolome Fortunato, Aquilino Lopez, Aaron Luke, Franklin German, Rob Bell, Travis Driscoll, A.J. Burnett, 170 wins, 2,600 strikeouts. Matt Trainer, Gabe Kapler, Jarrett Wright, Cliff Polite, Darwin Lewis, Kelly Shopik, Jason Davis, Brad Wilkerson. Solid career. Gennaro Alez, Santiago Diaz, David Cortez, DeMarcus Powell, Ronnie Belliard, Robot Cologne, Rob Cologne, John Buck, Jim Staley, Juan Cruz, Joe Blanton, Sean Camp, Rocco Baldelli, future Twins manager, Aaron Rakers, Josh Hancock, Victor Martinez, 1,800 hits, 238 home runs, John Adkins, Ty West, D'Angelo Jimenez, Nick Regilio, Jason Standridge, Eric DuBois, Luis Rivas. Oof. It's always like unfortunate when I go to look at them and they don't have stats. JJ Putz would retire. He was mostly a reliever. Roy Oswalt, 234 wins, 2,800 strikeouts. Scott Podsednik, Brett Myers, Brandon Clausen, Bobby Kelty, Leandro Trujillo, Josh Phelps, Carlos Lee El Caballo, 463 home runs, 2,600 hits. Aaron Rowand, 1,200 hits exactly, 129 home runs. Big Pappy David Ortiz, 2,700 hits, 581 big flies. Kaz Matsui, Jody Kelsey, Jason Bartlett, Brian Roberts. Wow, he left. Derek Turnbow. Wow, will retire on a all-star season. 492 career saves. Toby Hall, Austin Kinney, Doug Minkevich, Kerry Fulton, Cody McKay, Joel Pinheiro, Wiki Gonzalez, Aaron Miles, Torrey Hunter, 2,200. Really, Torrey? You couldn't get one more hit. Wes Helms, Paul Wilson, Tim Redding, Paul Bacco, Tim Hamulik, Reed Johnson, Eddie Garabito, Justin Lair, Scott Proctor, And that would be your retirees, your Hall of Fame inductees. Go to, wow, Armando Benitez with 486 career saves. Carlos Delgado with 557 big flies, 2,500 hits. And Gary Sheffield with I was going to say 291. Don't know what I was going to say, 291 what. But 3,265 hits and 617 home runs. Now we go to our our fourth season in Minneapolis with them Twinnies. We will have to see what we're up to here. Because, if we're not in playoff contention, boy, we're going to try to get traded, but I don't know if it's going to, are we going to be too good? But it's like, oh, we're not going to trade you. You're too good. But it's like, it's my last year of my contract. I'm not going to resign, and we're not going to make the playoffs. Why don't you trade me? So, right before the All-Star game, we're going to try and we're going to ask for a trade. We're going to beg for a trade. And then we will do what we can to, because that's the goal, is to try and get traded. And how hard is it? And it feels like it's pretty difficult. But it looks like we're starting okay. 5 games over 500. 4 or 5 games over 5. Wait, Derek Jeter didn't retire. So he might not be at the Reds. I didn't see. Maybe it's going to be like Ichiro retiring as a Twin. Didn't notice it. Okay, 10 games over 500. We like to see that. Chicago, the White Sox are not a great team. Okay. Let's see what Cleveland is. Let's see. The Angels are 25-31, so they're not great. Cleveland, 24-34. Okay, so we're not a bad team. I mean, when we're 17 games over 500, obviously we're pretty good. So it's not looking like we can really, it would make sense to ask for a trade. Yeah. Okay, so we're better than the Blue Jays. Blue Jays are 7 games over 500. What is with the better than the Orioles? Okay, we might be not a bad team here. Let's check our stats first. 312, 16 home runs, 57 RBIs. So we're riding a wave, right? That's not a bad season, honestly. We were really high last year, so it makes that look like not very much, but that's not much to really do there. Drag bunting and blocking. Yeah, I'm not going to work on that. Around the league, let's check the standings. So we are a half game back of the Royals. The Athletics. Okay, so we're leading the wild card. Yeah, it doesn't really make sense to ask for a trade when we are in a playoff situation. Let's see how we're doing in the awards season. Pujols, of course, dude's got to be nearing 673 home runs. Okay. I was like, he's got to be nearing. He's not quite where I thought he'd be. Okay. Keenan Stoner. I don't know how he has... Okay. But that's fine. All right. All-star voting. Are we going to go to 3 straight? Horatio. He's also a twin? How do we have 2? Whatever. Yep, we're going to go 3 straight. How did they have 2? Whatever. All right, let's see where this one is. Oh my God, what? See if we can win 3 straight. Oh, this is in Minute Maid. Okay. So it was Milwaukee, Arlington, and now Houston. These are cool. These are cool. It's a definite, like, it's a definite change to, like, see the, oh, that's right, and this is a National League park. But it's definitely a change from seeing a,
and he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
From seeing a like pre-rendered cutscene that probably looked okay back when this came out, and like in-game footage.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field, but not quite enough as it's
oh, we're inside the park.
And the runner will
we're going for it.
And he gets there for the most exciting play in baseball, the inside the park home run.
They call it the most exciting play in baseball, and for good reason. He's out of breath now, but great hustle allows him to get all the way around.
I mean, when you hit the ball like 450 feet like we just did, and there's a hill that they have to go up, and they had to triple cut just to get it back to the infield. Like, come on.
Albert Pujols will stand in. Number 19, ready to go here as we begin the third.
The shortstop, number 19.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
And one of the reasons this guy's been in the bigs for so long is that he knows the importance of first pitch strikes.
Now a swing.
Oh, another one?
High in the air, deep to straightaway center field. And now that one will hop over the wall.
The worst. That is the worst.
You'll see that high bounce takes it over the wall for a ground rule double.
How do you bounce over the hill? Are you kidding me?
Will step in now.
That is crazy.
Keep it going here. Already
Bases juiced. I don't know why I keep hitting it like 400 feet when I could hit it like 310 feet to the left field. I could just pull one and hit it out of the park. Literally. Just like that.
High and deep down the left field line, and this will stay fair. Home run.
A grand slam in the All-Star game.
So he promptly unloads the bases with that one.
That is sweet.
As they open it up to 8-3.
Well, things are just going from bad to worse on the mound here. As he
oh yeah, no doubter.
In with the bases loaded.
In the Crawford boxes, let's go.
Albert Pujols will take his cuts now.
It's like 6 RBIs, 2 home runs, a double. That probably would have been another home run.
Atmosphere like this, it can sometimes be hard to single out one guy for an MVP award, but the writers here have agreed as you get a look at our All-Star
I tied the National League.
By Upper Deck.
Well, Matt, he's obviously no stranger to awards and accolades, but to be voted the best in a game like this with all your peers on you.
The reigning MVP, 3 All-Star Game MVPs in a row. Are you serious? This makes me think, like, if you were actually playing, like, if I wasn't doing this for stream, if I was just playing this casually, like, the numbers I would have would be nuts. But since we're just like simulating, because it is my final year, let me simulate to here. Because we are in second place, we do have 50 wins. Like, we're in second place in the division. We are leading the wild card. Like, our goal is to play in the World Series. Obviously, we want to do that as a player. And obviously, for our purposes, we do want to get traded. So it's kind of one of those things where we're kind of running in parallel. And I think if we're in a playoff spot with 2 months to go, how do you justify asking for a trade? You know what I mean? Like, we're 3.5 back. We're a good week away from being first place in the Central. We have a game lead on the Blue Jays, which we're playing. So, but like, I don't know how you justify asking for. I'm going to try it just to see, but I doubt that they're going to do it. I don't care if you want to be traded. It's not going to happen. Okay. I had to see, like I said, it didn't make sense, but I just had to see if I could get traded. So at least, like, if we blow it, I did what I could, which is literally press a button and ask the computer, will you trade me? But no, it doesn't make sense because we're in a playoff race. We have a playoff spot. Like, no, you wouldn't trade your best player. You wouldn't trade the reigning MVP when you have a playoff spot. So, but I think that's going to seal it that we're not going to re-sign with the Twins. I mean, unless we somehow make it and win the World Series. So we'll finish 4 years pretty quickly. We're only at an hour 46, so I'm going to go for at least another hour. I want to hit 3 hours, so we'll see how many seasons we can get through. Yeah. I don't know if I'll do anything on Saturday. I've been thinking about it, just to try to get ahead, so that way we finish this by the end of August, because September, as I have dubbed it, is Skate-tember. So on this channel, we play skateboarding games. So 4 games back, and I think Y means we have clinched the wild card. Yep, we're 6 games up on the Orioles. So we will be playing probably the Royals. Okay. Let's take a look and see how our stats are doing. 329, 35 home runs, 101 RBIs, 193 hits. Yeah, I mean, we're right there. You know, we're doing about what our average is. Second in MVP voting. Just trying to see if we're in line for any. I think this is Travis Hafner's year because he's got a 348 average. So yeah, we'll sim to date. We're playing the Red Sox. Won that. Okay. Okay. Are we going to make it to the next round? Let's see if we can make a difference. Oh, I don't think we've been to Fenway yet. I should have played the playoff game in Yankee Stadium when I had the chance. But we won divisions then, so yeah, I'm okay with playing more games if we're getting through the seasons as fast as we are.
On a good night for baseball, we welcome you to legendary Fenway Park in Boston, as that'll be the site for this edition of Major League Baseball. And we are now just moments away from the start of the 5th and deciding game of this American League Division
Curtis
series,
Granderson, huh?
as it'll be the Minnesota Twins taking on the Boston
One home
Red
run.
Sox.
All right, let's see if we can
Number
change that by
19
going
will get
over
his first cuts here.
the monster. Can we go over the monster?
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1.
And with Teixeira on the bag at
Michael
first,
Teixeira.
that means there's a big opening on the right side here.
And he takes a pitch high and away for ball 1.
And they
He
better
is not
forget
throwing
about
it
that
very
runner on
fast.
first.
Check on Granderson, now the pitch. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Two-one pitch is a cut fastball taken for strike 2.
He has
Runner at
not
first
thrown me
here,
a
one
four
man
seam
out.
yet.
On the ground is short. This could be 2. There's 1. On to Teixeira, and it's in time for the double play. The side is retired.
Nuts.
So no runs on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on. Home half of inning number 1 as the leadoff hitter digs in to start things out. Number 19 will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Shortstop, number 19.
And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Working the black. That's a good pitch.
Good cut fastball in there, 1-1. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right.
That
but
would have been
that's
gone.
Back into the seats.
What's
Foul.
the score? Nothing.
Here's a swing and heads up. He had to hit the deck for dear life that time. Fastball, and where did that miss? 2-2.
Yeah, and he'll look for something a little higher here.
Here's the 2-2 offering. Swing and a liner towards second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out. Andrew Jones will be the batter. Due to time constraints, we'll pick this one up in the top of inning number 6.
Number 19.
Now here's the first pitch. Low for ball 1. Good tailing action there. It's 1-1.
Good pitch.
1-1 pitch on the way. Hard hit towards center.
Oh, that's going to bounce in the corner.
And
That's
that'll
going to be a
get down
double
out
at
there.
least.
And now this
Okay,
will
he
rattle
got it
up against
right
the
away.
fence. Throw into second.
Behind second.
Let's take another look as he takes advantage of the opportunity here and clobbers this thing, and that goes for an easy double.
Andrew Jones will dig in. 1 for 2 thus far. And we'll move forward now to the top of inning number 9.
Shortstop, number
Gallardo's still pitching.
Here's the first pitch to him. 9th inning underway as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that misses 2-0. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole.
Oh.
He's got it. Throw gets him at first, and that was a magnificent play.
Had to go all the way to the outfield grass to rein this one in. Then he's able to get enough on the throw from his knees to get his man.
Andrew Jones will get another shot now. 2 for 3 in the game. Here's the first offering.
I'm so ready for us to hit the biggest
A bit
home
too
run
high with that one.
of
It's
our
1-0.
Twins career.
1 out, nobody on. And he looks at a changeup in there. 1-1. Now a swing and a fly ball.
Darn it. Just missed it.
Number 88.
God,
is
that's
there.
so
2
high I
down.
rounded second. Uh-oh. My ears turned
Andrew
off.
Jones will dig in
my
now.
ear,
2
should
hits
say.
and 4 at-bats thus far tonight.
Oh, shoot.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
He got away with that pitch, Matt, but his veteran know-how
Okay.
was nowhere to be seen there.
Number 19 will stand in.
Oh.
He flew out his last time up. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Oh, and this guy's been around long enough to know not to swing at that garbage.
Now his swing and a drive high in the air and deep to right center field.
Just the
And outta
exclamation
here.
point on this inning.
So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his second home run of the series, and it's
Okay.
now
I
a
was
6-1
like-
ball game.
Well,
It's like,
they're
I'm
not
gonna
taking
what?
any chances now here in extra innings, as that home run's going to add to their cushion.
Carl Crawford will stand in for the first time here. Number 2 will get things started, needing to get on if they want to try and tie things up.
All right, I'm going to play this just so we can...
Now he turns on one and rips it down the line. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Just so we can get the celebration, because if I simulate, we won't get the celebration.
Pitchers work on this all through spring training. No problems that time.
Number 77 will step in.
And because it's a
0 for 2 with
5-run
couple
lead, I
walks
am
in this one.
okay with playing this out.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
When he's on,
I
a pitch
don't
like
like
that
this
will
guy.
take the sting out of your bat.
Swinging a hard hit ball back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
Pretty disciplined at bat there. They set up a way, and you see he's diving at that outside corner, but winds up getting good wood on it.
And he lays off there. 1-0. Swing and a bullet to the right side. In there, a base hit.
Well, he's sitting dead red there. There is no doubt about it. And once he gets his fastball, he knows what to do with it.
Bobby Abreu is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
Infield at double play depth as they look for 2 to try to get him out of this.
Now a swing and a miss as they get in front of Abreu. No balls and 2 strikes.
Oof, left that in a
Foul
bad
back.
spot.
Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball. 1-2. Now the 1-2 pitch. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
Give him the old hat trick as he's looked over match all through this one.
Number 17 will step in. 1 for 4 in the ball game. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Oh, got him a swing out of his shoes.
Here
on
we
that
go.
one. 0-2.
Slurve.
And now they are 1 strike away from celebration time.
Shooting for the outside corner, but he missed it. 1-2. 1-2 pitch is a bit high, and he's back to even at 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Change up
And
away.
now the runners will be off and moving with the pitch.
On the ground down the first base line. They get the force, and with that, this series is over.
Well, this is just the first step, but the way these guys played in this series, you have to think they at least have a reasonable shot at going all the way.
Our first time in the ALCS.
So the Twins are victorious here, and before we go, Dave, let's take a look at our majestic play of the game.
It's got to be one of ours,
Here
right?
you go. We'll get another look at it, but in my mind at least, this was the moment when everything turns around for them, as they would never look back from there.
Well, you want to talk about
Yeah,
coming
young
up big
Bishop.
when
Okay.
it matters most. How about turning in a performance like this in a series-clinching game? Guys, he's our upper deck player of the game.
Well, you said it right there, Matt. This is where it matters most. They say here.
All right, so we will be going on to the championship series. We're taking on the Royals. All right, game 1. Yikes. All right. 2 games to 1. Big time game 4. Potential clinching game. Let's play it. Oh, can we clinch at home? Go to the World Series for the first time since 1990.
It is the only air-supported dome in the big leagues. And tonight, the Hubert H. Humphrey Metrodome is the site for this edition of Major League Baseball, presented by MLB 06, The Show. Straight ahead, we'll get you ready for the first pitch of Game 5 in the American League Championship Series, as it'll be the Kansas City Royals taking on the Minnesota Twins. The leadoff hitter makes his way toward the plate, and we are ready for baseball. We'll jump ahead now to the bottom of inning number 1.
Oh, here we go. Big time situation.
The shortstop, number 19.
Now a ground ball to second. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to Pujols, and it's a double play.
Big time situation. Heading to a double play. Love it.
Exactly what you want if you're a pitcher. Got him to bite on the first pitch, and it turns into a fairly routine double play up the middle. Muchas gracias, senor.
Number 19 will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first
Leads to
offering.
a Kansas City.
Down and in
2-0
here, 1 ball,
lead.
no strikes. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Here's a ball hit high down the right
Get
field
that
line.
outta
This
here.
ball has a chance, and it is gone.
I like the Jock Jones poster next to Rod Carew and Harmon
Second
Killebrew.
home run of the series as they cut the lead in half. It's 2-1 now.
Well, that baggie's 23 feet tall, so if you're going to get one out of here and right, you better put some air underneath it. And he did just that.
Number 15 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Number 19 will dig in. 1 for 2, including a home run thus far. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. There's a drive. He got a lot of this one, high and deep to center.
Get out of here.
And that ball is
Get outta here.
gone. Home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center. His 3rd home run of this series. As they take the lead, it's now 4-2.
Matt, this ball is absolutely launched. Dead center field, and I think even the center fielder knew right away this was not coming back.
Number 19 will
5-2.
2 for 3 with a couple of
And they're
home runs
walking
thus far.
us.
And here's ball 4 now on the intentional walk. So that'll set up the double play possibility with one gone. Number 15 will get another crack. 1 for 3 thus far. Number 21 will get us going now in the top half of the 8th. Time to jump ahead to the bottom of inning number 8 now.
Game overview. Who is this? Fast forward.
Number 14 will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the 9th.
We're gonna finish it.
Now a swing as he shoots this one over to first. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Well, this is how you want to close things out. He comes in to start the 9th and immediately gets a ground ball out.
Rene Rivera is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
Cutter away. That is a slow cutter.
1-1 now.
Fastball in
And he takes a called
at
strike 2.
84.
Not a bad idea to
Palm
work him
ball
up and in
low.
here with that hard stuff.
Swing and a ball pulled down the line at third.
Big time throw.
Throw gets him 2 down. Mike Lamb will stand in as their last chance now. And now here's the ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Francoeur is there. He makes the catch. Next stop, the World
Celebrate,
Series.
Minnesota.
Well, they were
You're
certainly
going to the
deserving
World
points, and there was no question
Series.
they were the better team in the ALCS. And they're going to be a tough team to beat in the World Series, which starts in a couple of days.
So the Twins are victorious here, and before we go, Dave, let's take a look at our majestic play.
Like
of
2
the
of
game.
those things.
Well, Matt, you're going to see he just sits on this offering and sends it over the wall for a 2-run shot that not only gave him the lead, but also gave him the momentum to carry this.
Cardinals or the Reds? The Reds win game 1. Win game 2. We're up 2-1. Pivotal game 3. Or pivotal game 4. We have a chance. We're up 3-1.
MLB 06, the show is on the air. This evening we come to you from the great state of Ohio. Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, the site for this edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, exclusive coverage of Game 5 of this year's World Series for you here, as it'll be the Minnesota Twins taking on the Cincinnati Reds. And welcome everybody to the grandest stage in baseball, the Fall Classic. I'm Matt Vasgersian, joined as I've been all season long by Dave Campbell and Rex Hudler. And Dave, it's been a great season thus far. What can we focus on now that we're playing for all the marbles?
Well, Matt, here in the World Series, these players are really under the microscope. So it's going to be interesting to see which guys relish the spotlight and Which guys will wilt in the intense glare?
All right, Dave, thanks. And Rex will be along in a moment. But first, let's check out our starting lineup. It's brought
So this
to
is
us by
probably
New Era Cap as the visiting Twins line up this way.
every
Number 19 will take his first cuts of the ball
every
game here.
like broadcaster, maybe not the broadcaster, but every like every channel that would show
And a
the World
fastball
Series,
just misses for ball one.
Cincinnati Minnesota World Series would send them up the creek.
And this catches the outside corner.
But granted,
strike
this
one.
Reds
And that's
team, I
where you
think,
wanna
won a
keep
World
things
Series a
early in
few
this
years
ball game.
ago,
Pound
so
that
they're
outside
not
part of the plate.
Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second.
nuts.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is
Oh,
retired.
my deal keeps stopping. I don't know why.
So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. Now the starting lineup for Cincinnati in this one. And we're ready to begin the bottom of the first. Number 19
I don't notice it
will step
because
in.
we're
He's 0
playing,
for 1 thus far.
but yeah, it keeps stopping on me. I don't really like it.
And here's the first pitch. And this is hit well towards the hole.
Okay, well, that's
Base
just
hit.
going to load the bases.
Number 15 will stand in with a golden opportunity to open this thing up early on. Number 19 will dig in.
5
1 for
to
2 thus
nothing.
far.
This is probably not a game that I'm going to win.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1.
And one of the reasons this guy's been in the bigs for so long is that he knows the importance of first pitch strikes.
And costly as the runner will move into scoring position now.
Well, no doubt about it, Matt. This is a play a regular catcher would make. I still don't know why they got this guy back there.
And the low 80s slider is
Yikes.
in there, and he's in control 1-2. Now a ball hit hard towards the hole. And that's through into right field for a base hit.
Well, you'll see it right there on the screen. Already 10 hits allowed to this point, and he's not fooling anybody out there.
Number 15 will try to keep it going here. Already a home run and a double in this one. Number 19 will dig in, looking for hit number 3 in the ballgame. First pitch coming. In there at the knees, strike 1.
Getting ahead, always a key when you're facing a guy like this.
And he misses here with a slurve, even at 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in.
God, with the
2.
windup like this, I'm like,
The 2-1.
what the heck?
Now a swing and
All
a
right,
hard hit ball back
ball up
through
the
the
middle.
box. And a base hit. So early trouble to lead off the inning.
Third hit of the ball game for him. All of them singles, and he's certainly been a tough out to this point.
Number
Ooh, I
19
got to be careful.
stand in working on a 3-hit ball game
Top
now.
of the 8th. Okay. And I'm going to do off. All right.
And there's the fourth
I don't
wide one,
think
so
I'm
they'll
gonna
go
win
after the
playoff
next guy with
MVP.
a force at any base here and 2 men gone. Number 15 will stand in. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips. Number 7 get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the 9th. Number 16 will get another crack. 1 for 3 thus far.
Number 16.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1.
Good idea to take a strike here. You need base runners.
Swing hard liner to left center. And
I tried jumping.
out there.
Maybe that'll do something.
Even with a left-hander at the plate, they went out and got a righty from the pen, and the results were not quite what they wanted.
First pitch is a sinker, too low. 1-0. Well, he won't blow anyone away with that fastball, but it's strike 1 anyway. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center.
No.
And that ball's going to land between them. And the runner will score from second. Well, partner, this one might not be over yet as the lead has shrunk to just 2 now as they continue to chip away at this deficit.
Number 3. Derek.
Oh, I can't do anything.
Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. On is Frank Cooler, but this is a base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. The run is in, thrown out to second, but he'll get in there with an RBI double.
Well, those guys in the home dugout apparently still have some life in them. And now all of a sudden we've got ourselves a one-run game.
Swinging a
What
hard
in the
ball
hell?
towards the hole. And that's through into right field for a base hit.
Oh, that's 4 straight hits he's surrendered now. That's a good job by the catcher to go out there and try and calm him down.
Number 17 will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. And this is low, ball 1.
And he'll keep that sinker down there and try to get the double play ball.
Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Now the 2-1. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
And now let's see if they send a runner off first here to try to avoid the double play.
And that misses, ball 4. So now the potential winning run moves into scoring position where a single could end this thing. Number 22 will dig in, 0 for 2 thus far. And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. Number 37 is there, 1 away. But not in time, and just like that, this ball game is tied. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
You'd love a base hit in that situation, but this is probably the next best thing as this ball's deep enough to get that tying run home.
And there's ball 4, so the bases are loaded, and we'll see how the infield decides to play it here. Number 28 will step in, 0 for 3, but with an RBI. And that misses, ball 1. Ooh, and he finds his spot there, 1-1. 3 runs already home here.
I'm nervous here. I know it's not my...
He's in dangerous territory now with a 2-ball count. He's got to find the strike zone.
Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. Called a strike, and it's full 3-2.
And they'll take either the strikeout or the ground ball here.
And he misses ball 4, and the winning run will come in to score. So his patience pays off here in the bottom of the 9th.
Matt, forget about trying to be too cute there. Sure, you got to get an out, but job number 1 is to throw strikes. That's an awful way to lose a game.
I don't want to talk about it. Why do you have a closer that throws 85 miles an hour? All right, it's fine. We wanted to finish it. Why does this keep stopping? Oh, it's because, like, YouTube is stopping it. It's like, are you still watching? You're watching picture in picture. I know, I'm trying to win a World Series here. Here we go. This is the moment. This will be the moment.
MLB 06, the show welcomes you to this edition of Major League Baseball.
Also, I would have pulled that reliever a long time before then. But obviously, I couldn't change it.
Base hit. And now this will rattle up against the fence.
Let's take another look as he takes advantage of the opportunity here and clobbers this thing, and that goes for an easy double.
Number 15 steps in now. Time to move forward to the bottom of inning number 3.
Number 19.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
How does my number keep changing? I'm the best player in the...
Swing and a hard hit grounder down the line. Throw gets
Good
him, 2 down.
backhand.
Number 15 will be the batter.
Number 15.
Time to join this one now in the bottom of inning number 5.
All right, we're up 3-1.
And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. And that's past the diving infielder for a base hit.
No wasting any time there, Matt. He gets the fastball to begin the at-bat and just shoots it right back where it came from.
Number 11 is on, and he'll take over on the mound. Number 15 will dig in, 1 for 2 thus far. Number 19 will be the batter.
A lot of stuff has happened.
Thus far. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground is short. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Number 14 will come in and pitch now. Number 15 will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Number 6 will step in, 1 for 2 with a walk thus far.
Center fielder.
This guy again.
Number 6.
And this is hit well towards the hole. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Well, this is how you want to close things out. He comes in to start the 9th and immediately gets a ground ball out.
Swing and a liner. But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the 2nd out.
Well, sometimes you just have those days where nothing goes your way. This is what you call an atom ball. Right at him as he puts this away.
Coco Crisp stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. And a fly ball. And this should do it. Number 37.
We did it! Yes!
Our world champion.
Yes!
And these fans have been anticipating this moment all season, and now finally they can say their team is world champions.
Yes! We did it! Yes!
The new champs are being crowned. Let's go back and have a look at our
Go crazy, Minnesota. Yeah.
Well, here you go. We'll get another look at it, but in my mind at least, this was the moment when everything turns around for them as they would never
Just a
look
single?
back from there.
Well, you want to talk about coming up big when it matters most. How about turning
Oh, and we asked for a trade this year. Let's go.
Upper-deck player of the game.
Well, you said it right there, Matt. This is where it matters most. They say heroes are made, not born, and here's a prime example.
Let's go. All right, let's go through one more season. And then we'll wrap it up. So we will end up doing only 5 seasons this year. Go Glove. World Series MVP. I don't know if we deserve that, but I'll take it. Looking at the playoff bracket, beat the Red Sox, beat the Royals, beat the Reds. The Athletics lost to the Royals. The Cardinals beat the Marlins. The Reds beat the Diamondbacks. The Reds beat the Cardinals. They lost 4-2. All right, because we played a bunch of games, we're gonna kind of like skip on through the some of this stuff. We're not gonna go through the awards. So we're just gonna begin the off season. Retirements: Luke Hudson, that guy, Rafael Furcal. Wow. Oof. Okay. Jerry Hairston Jr., Bobby Abreu, 3,383 hits, 409. You were 3 away. Just play one more year. Kevin Gregg. Yeah, I do not like you. Jose Castillo, Walter Young, Marcus Giles, Jason Bolger, Juan Pierre, who I learned is American this year. Or today. I learned he's American. I thought he was not, despite the fact that he played for the Cubs. Jeff Jenkins, Johnny Estrada. Oh, good year. Good career. Paul Phillips, Mike Lamb, Jeff Bajanero, okay, Fred Benoit, Chase Utley, 383. Good career. Good career. Nick Johnson, Chad Moeller, Todd Hollinsworth, Bernie Castro. Wow. Jose Guillen, 404 home runs, 3,040 hits. Rafael Betancourt. Alex Gonzalez. That's Alex S. Gonzalez. David Risk. I see him. The man, Fernando Rodney. 85 saves. Okay. He didn't, he was just good. Just good. Enrique Wilson. Bill Goldberg? Booker Goldberg. Okay. The WCW fan. Rod Barajas. Chuck James. Refugio Valentine. Ramon Castro. Jorge Sosa. Our boy Aramis, 25, 64 hits, 486 home runs. Jose Valdez, Kevin Tyler, Marcus Timms, Corky Miller, what a name. Kane Davis, John Parrish, Chris Gill, Doyle Bellamy, Miguel Tejada, 561 home runs, 3,420 hits. Erasmo Ramirez, Jorge Julio, Aaron Heilman, Eude Brito, Nook Logan, wow, Osvaldo Carrillo, Frank Catalanato, Dave Williams, Alex Rios, Bubba Crosby, Hans Jock, David Kelton, Ryan Jorgensen, Christian Guzman, Michael Young with the Brew Crew, 3,000 hits, 360 home runs, Kyle Farnsworth, Craig Wilson, Jamie Carroll, Darnell Augustine, Justin Morneau, Freddie Sanchez, he was also a minor leaguer, Denny Bautista, Mike Koplov, Tim Hudson, 266 wins, 2,800 strikeouts. Brandon Webb, 169 wins, 2,300 strikeouts. Jeremy Gonzalez, Bruce Chen, George Sherrill, Young Kim, Mike Vento, Lenny DiNardo, Yahensi Brazoban, Omar Quintanilla, Scott Schoenweiss, Claudio Vargas. Oh, the Giants are last. John Foster, Adam Everett. Let's see, is that? Oh, Pat Burrell because of injury. Ooh, he's also 41. So, Ali Herman, Andy Phillips, Noah Lowry, and Casey Craven. Hall of Fame, nobody. Career, still going up, and our salary is 0. All right. Do we re-sign with the Twins? Or do we go somewhere else? See what our... I think of all these teams, I think it also makes the most sense. Let's re-sign with the Twins. We just won a World Series. And it's like they're also offering us the most years, 3 years. So cancel that. We're going to sign with the Twins. So we are going into our 5th season in Minnesota. And we are going to get through this season. We'll see how it goes. Say we got another half an hour or so. So we'll see. We'll see what we got here. I asked for a trade at the break last season just to see where we would be at. Just what would they do, right? And they said no. In the off chance that we just kind of went down the drain, but we kind of continued what we were doing. Looks like we are having a World Series hangover, but that's fine. Kind of. I don't know. I didn't see Jeter. So Jeter is still hanging around. 16-10, so we're doing pretty solid. Maybe at the All-Star break, I'll look for Jeter. See what he's up to. Bruised foot. We'll go on the DL for 15, just in case. I wonder. Okay, so we're all right. We're doing pretty well. 40. Okay, just based on what we're seeing here. Sorry for being on my phone. It's kind of a habit. Sorry. All right, 20 games over 500. So it looks like we're doing a good job of attempting to defend our championship. Obviously, didn't have a good April, but we're bouncing back to third. Now we're staying around 20 games over 500. That's good. We're winning more than we're losing, obviously. So we'll see what our stats are. Hopefully, we haven't been like usurped at shortstop, or usurped, I guess. I don't know how many training points we have. We have max training points. Okay, so we're doing what we do. 75 hits, 19 home runs, 47 RBIs, 287 average, and 75 in 71 games. So we missed 15 games. I chose to sit out 15 games just to not hurt myself. But hey, we're 3.5 up in the Central. And we're in the best team in at least the National League. We're the best team in baseball. Best team in baseball going into the break is the defending World Series champions. Harlan Tripp, he's been the man. Hank Aaron Award. We like to see that. What are we at for as far as like milestones? 309 home runs, 1,700 hits. So we're doing all right. All-star voting. Second, we'll see if we make it. Cancel. Let's try to simulate through the year. Did we make it? It normally will tell us, right? We did not. All right. So let's see how we finish. Best team in baseball. We have the MVP. It's not me. It's fine. We can share. For Julio Lugo. Okay. All right. Good. We don't need shortstops anyway. Holy crap. Okay, so 4 against Detroit. Another 3, so 7. So 10 in a row. It's good to see. Nope. Some of these songs are not very long. All right, man. We are looking like we're gonna try to defend our title. So because we won it the first time, I think I'm gonna be a little bit less. I think I'm going to play a little bit less the next time. Obviously, we'll play... no, that means we should start to see it speed up. It's not good. Not good. Okay, that's better. There we go. Not great. Okay. All right, another 100 win season are we in for? All right, so up to 298, 43 home runs, looking like a career high, 103 RBIs. I think we've done over 40 before. So that's good. Let's look standings. So we are a game up on the Royals. And we are the 2 best teams in all of baseball. That super sucks. Oh, man. It looks like we're right on track for our second MVP award. Sorry, Tripp. You got bumped. Jesse Crane is looking like he's a reliever, but he's going to win a Cy Young because he's got 18 wins. Don't know how. 148 innings? How do you have 150? What? What? Okay. All right. So yeah, let's made the playoffs as a wild card team at 99 wins. That is nuts. All right. We would win first game. Okay. 1-1 going back home. Okay. We did it. Not good. Not good. Not good. There's hope. Oh. You know, we didn't really play, so we'll do another season. Oh. Yeah, I think when we don't play, then it speeds it up a lot. So, because it's already, that took like no time at all. So, oops, I keep doing that. Oops, I forgot to look at the, well, that sucks. Retirement. Curtis Granderson had his career finish. Not bad. Lando Hudson. Ben Johnson. George DePaula. Johnny Gomes. 412 home runs. That's good. Jeff Keppinger. Rodolfo. Dave. Juan Encarnacion. Oof. Courtney Hayes. Will Nieves. Oof. Every time I just go to see their stats and it's just nothing, I'm like, oof. They were a minor leaguer. Juan Rivera. Wow. Jerome Williams. I legit thought that was Derek Jeter. I saw D Jeter and S. Manny Delmarkin. Scott Ellerton. Scott Downs. Gustavo Joaquin. Claude McKenna. Javier Vasquez. Oh, okay. Wow. Well, 3,000 strikeouts, 239 losses. That sucks. Brandon Back. Carl Pavano. Joe Wilson. Wilfredo Ledesma. Jesus Colome. Vinny Chalk. Eric Chavez finally retires. 2,000. Come on, dude. 521 home runs, 2,992. 2,992. Oh, I guess that's kind of cool. All right. Eric Chavez retires way early, or way later than he did before. Jose Vidro. Wow. 44. Good for you. Esteban Herman. Jordan Gee. Tadahito Iguchi. Justin Dukeshire. Jorge Campillo. Josh Beckett. 216 wins. 29.93. Dude, come on. Just two more starts. Scott Linebrink. Jake Westbrook. 202 wins. Carlos Guillen. Lou Stein. Timothy Parks. Shane Victorino. Oof. Every time it's just oof. Brandon Inge with a good career. Lance Nix. Ronnie Paulino. Oof. That's even worse when it's just nothing. Never. Ronnie Paulino, poor guy. Joaquin Benoit. Ronnie Paulino was a major leaguer for a couple of years. Nick Green. Scott Olson. Dwayner Sanchez. Sean Robles. Terminal? Termal. Ty Wigginton. Oh, I thought it was like that was a weird, okay. Buddy Carlisle. Mel Machado. Michael Barrett. Wow. He stuck around for quite a while. Chad Tracy. Wow. Chad Tracy. Ryan Dempster. 449 saves. Yikes. Ramon Santiago. Lance Berkman. 537 home runs. 2,800 hits. There he is. Damaso Marte. No, I'm kidding. Derek Jeter. 3,982 hits. 369 home runs. What a career. Steve Schmoll. Winford Ponder. Matt Cotta. Franklin Nunez. Chris DeMaria. Nate McLouth. Oof. Raymond Padilla. David Bush. Brian Schneider. Young Bishop. John Van Ben Schotten. Ricardo Rodriguez. Julio Ramirez. Humberto Cozza. Sal Goodrich. Brian Shackelford. Not Rusty. Carlos Zambrano. 240 wins. 3,381 strikeouts. Jose Valverde. 505 saves. John Gall. Blaine Boyer. Glenn Williams. Alexis Zavala. Frank Francisco. Matt Thornton. Jacques Jones. Matt Holliday. 1,700 hits, 239 home runs. Ryan Langerhans. Adam Kennedy. And DeAndre Elliott. Hall of Famers. Billy Wagner for his 600 saves. Chipper Jones. And Mike Musina. Wow. Okay, should be seeing a lot of Hall of Famers coming up. No change. All right, let's make this the final season. Orioles trade Bobby Crosby to the Yankees for Jack Wilson. Okay. I don't know what season we're in. So this should be our 11th year in the majors, or maybe 12th year. I should try and keep track of milestones like home runs and things like that. So, yeah, we are flying through when we only play like. Well, I'm not stopping every month and checking everything, because right now we're maxed out. Like, we are as good as we can be. We're pretty much 100. So, yeah. And it looks like we're going to be making it to the postseason yet again. So, at least that's how we're starting. Sorry, there was a. Anyway, 56 and 33 is what we're looking at right now, and we are doing things that we do, hitting 333, 22 bombs, 72 RBIs. We're killing it. Around the league, let's look at the standings. I mean, what's there to say? Best team in the American League, best team in the National League. We're the best team in baseball again at the break. Let's check the awards before we go that far. Whoops. Todd McNally, 32 home runs at the break. That's crazy. That is nuts. So, okay, good deal. But we may get another. Yep, there we are. Yep, that tracks. Oh, we're stealing bases. 100. I'm covering it. 105 stolen bases. We only started stealing bases like a couple years ago. Like in this part is when we started stealing bases. So, let's see, 355 home runs. I don't know why it gives career stats here. But we're still a couple seasons away from anything major in terms of home runs or hits. So, but yeah, it looks like we are going to be an all-star representative. So let's. We will represent the American League in Busch Stadium. Yet again.
They love their baseball in St. Louis, and a full house is anticipated in packing the brand-new Busch Stadium this evening as MLB 06 The Show is here to bring you exclusive coverage of Major League Baseball.
Dexter Skelton, that's our guy.
Makes his way toward the plate, and we are ready for baseball. Number 19 steps in now.
Oh, God. Who's that?
This is low, ball one.
Sometimes guys go down and get the
Dontrell
soft
still
stuff.
pitching?
Not there.
Wow.
In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now. And gone.
You just can't throw us
Home
that.
run.
You just can't throw us that.
So it's a two-run shot to right center as the American League moves out in front here, 2-0.
I'm a 3-time All-Star MVP, so.
Well, folks, this was one of those pitches when once it left the pitcher's hand, you said, uh-oh. And this ball is hammered over the wall in right
It's
center.
interesting to see what they, like, rendered. Because, like, the umpire and the catcher and me, and then all of the visible other players
We'll jump ahead and pick this one up in
were,
the
like,
top of inning number
low
3.
poly.
Right-hander against right-hander as this
Okay,
is a ball.
Cyril
1-0.
Moody. Cyril. Are we not doing phrasing anymore?
Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground is short. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out.
Pujols left the Royals?
Number
I got to see where he
19 will
went.
be the batter. Number 19 will dig in. 1 for 2, including a home run thus far. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. The pitch. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
So back-to-back curveballs to start. No fastball here.
Well hit high in the air and deep to center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall. And
I'm gonna
should
try
be
for
extra
3.
bases. Oh, and it's over his head. He's going to try for it all now. Now it's cut off.
Oh.
Plate, and he is
I
out
thought
on
the
a close
overthrow
play as he was trying to stretch it all
to the
way.
cutoff would have been it.
Number 19 will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Had a home run and a triple. That's not a bad all-star game.
And in an all-star game
Pujols.
atmosphere like this, it can sometimes be hard to single
Yeah,
out
let's see
one
where
guy for
let's
an
see
MVP
where
award, but the
Albert
writers
went
here
to.
have agreed as you get a look at our all-star game most valuable player.
Let's see how many home runs Albert has. Okay. Around the league. Just view roster. So we know he's in the National League. Hafner to the Nationals. Oh, D. Lee. He's had 655. Dude is killing it. Oh, he's the guy. Oh my God, he's still going. 754. No way. Because if we go to records, career home runs is 755. So by the end of the season, Albert Pujols will cross the home run career record. As a Colorado Rocky, how does that make you feel, Cardinals fans? I hope it hurts. I hope it stings. I hope it stings. I hope you puke. I don't know. How does that feel, Rockies fans? It's an alternate world we're living in 2019 where you don't have Nolan Arenado. You have Albert Pujols. And Albert Pujols did not fall off a cliff and spend 10 terrible years in Los Angeles. He went to Kansas City and then went to the Rockies. So Liriano's still doing the thing, man. It's great to see. All right, about to speed up here. 85 wins. Oh, can we get more than 100? Can we get more than 100? We're at 100. Let's see the let's see our stats first. Okay, we're doing what we do. 2,000 hits, 370 home runs. Probably another 2 seasons before we're around 500. So standings, 100 wins. Oh my god, the AL West. Yeah, we're the best team in baseball. And we're an MVP. We might win quite a few awards this year. And he had to have gotten it. He had to have gotten it. There he is. 771, Albert Pujols. 2,297. Jesus. Yeah, Albert Pujols, 771. Nuts. We can kind of see the Hall of Fame. Armando Benitez making it is crazy to me. Roberto Hernandez making it's wild. Yeah, Kurt Schilling was the first one to make it. We should be seeing like A-Rod and some other guys here. I don't know what the timetable is. Are we going to win over 100? No, we're not. We're taking on the Mariners. All right, 1-1. We like that. Oh, we don't like that. We like that. Nice. Not nice. Not nice. Nice. 2-2. 3-2 coming back home. Not nice. Oh! The Orioles will end our season. AL MVP, Silver Slugger, Hank Aaron, and Gold Glove. Let us see what the playoff bracket looked like. And the Baltimore Orioles beat the Braves in 7 games in the 2019 World Series. All right, let us save. Let us get through the retirements, and then we will be done. So right now, I don't think I'm going to plan on streaming on Saturday. We might just kind of do one big final stream on Andrew Jones finally hangs it up. 679 home runs. Forrest Michaels, 501 saves. Okay. So is that Travis Ishikawa? Takahashi. Okay. Oh, Crawford went to Boston. Josh Bard, Miguel Olivo, Angel Baroa, Lyle Overbay, Rich Harden. How did Rich Harden's career fare? 202 wins, 2,700 strikeouts. Clint Barmas, Michael Wirtz, late great Bobby Jenks, 464 saves. Javier Lopez, Wilson Valdez, Ian Shelton. Is that Ian Shelton? Irvin. Okay. Jack Merrill? Okay. Vincente Padilla. Zach Greinke. Wow. 119. Oh, my God. Okay. Randy Wolf? Wow. 43. Ryan Ludwig. Dude just never wanted to stop. John Lackey, 176 and 209, 29, 22. Joe Creedy. Good career for the Creedster. Jeremy Hermida. Okay. Juan Dominguez. Mark Kotze. Sergio Mitre. Nate Robertson. Tony Armas Jr. Whoa, in a fucking Montreal Expo. Oh, sorry for the F-bomb, but yo, that's crazy. Jeff Geary. It's crazy seeing this in 2026. This is 20 years ago. That's crazy. A lot of retirements there. Kerry Wood. Oh, 3,720 strikeouts, 227 wins. Xavier Nady. Austin Kearns, Chad Qualls. Ben Sheets. 202 wins, 63 strikeouts. Jonathan Papelbon. Okay. Probably a worse career than he ended up having. Jimmy Rollins. Whoa, what are you doing over there? Pittsburgh. Shin-Soo Choo. Oh, never made it. Thanks. Awkward. Oliver Perez, 3,000 strikeouts. God, a lot of guys are hitting. Cardinals fans, look at that. Look at that. 600 hits for Yadier Molina. Enjoy that, because I do. This alternate universe. David Eckstein. Brian Fuentes. Oof. Albert is still going. Albert's still going. He's going to hit 800. Adam LaRoche. Hall of Fame. Levon Hernandez. And there he is. Alex Rodriguez. 20-year career makes it in. Whoops. What's there to say? All right, we have made it to 2020. We are 3 hours in. We are ready to stop. And I am ready to make a new thumbnail and head to bed. So, thank you all for joining me for this 6th year. We won a World Series. We won several MVPs. I think we're 3-time MVP. We're an all-star. What do we need to do? I lost all-star status. What do you mean? How do I win my second MVP and then loot whatever? Anyway, not gonna worry about it. League leader in home runs. Didn't know we did that. League leader in walks. World Series MVP. Yeah, we. All these years with the Twins. All these years with Washington. Yeah. Maxed out. So. All right. Yeah. All right. That's going to be it for me. Like I said, I thank you all for joining me in this 6th year. We are at our final season with the Minnesota Twins, and I think this is going to be our final season. So come back for that. And who do we sign with in free agency? Come back and see. So, thank you, everybody. Goodbye and good night.